Hello and welcome back to Let's Play campaign. Today we'll continue our progress in the campaign mode. The we are continuing with the chapter the Voada problem. So we have to figure out how to build a big enough army to defeat Voida. Let's load our campaign. Now it's not going to be easy, and I don't think even in this stream we'll be able to defeat her because we'll need to actually build up a huge army as well as research enough resources, enough options in order to defeat her army. We in the previous chapter we also sold our ship, and the strategy we decided is to have all our military units and ship uh, produced from one particular island, so that the main island can prosper in terms of economy, and we don't face any shortage of resources and people as we scale up our military and army. So this is our main island, which is Cutslip, wherein we currently have 3 military units. 2 are to guard the governor villa, and there is one which we have encamped here. And this island is where we are going to focus. So currently we have plus 73 Veda workforce. So this is where we have to focus and build a lot more houses and increase the population so that we can scale up our army here. So we have now successfully researched advanced ship. Let's start building that. So in order for us to build this, which is Legio 2, so with the research we just completed, we were able to take care of, we were able to unlock Legio 2. For this we have to still do one more research. Now this will take 35, each ship will take 35 Veda population and 70 points as maintenance. So what we need is sails, weapons and ropes. So we will also need to make, so we currently just have our flagship. So let's see where our flagship is. Flagship is here. Let's load up the flagship with all the things necessary to start building some boats. So let us take all 50 because we can only have up to 50. So let's load up 50 and send it to our harbor here, so that we can start building the Legio 2. So Legio 2 are much better. So 1250 hit points as opposed to 500 in Legio 1. So, and it has 3 cargo slot as opposed to 2. Even our flagship only has 2 cargo slots. So, and attack wise also it comes with ship oars as well as ship archers. So that in itself is so we didn't have ship oars here, we just had ship archers. This will have ship oars as well. Plus you can customize it as well, but it will increase the maintenance cost as well as people. So I think let's not increase that. Right, so we'll wait till the boat comes here and see how we can expand this a bit more. So we started off with building Veda population here. So this way we'll be able to have some more houses. So this is our shoe weaver. We'll have to move this so that we can connect it to road, or we can just simply rotate it. Let's just wait for the ship to come. Okay.
What could you possibly require?
So let's transfer this and let's get started. So we've placed the order for first one. For the second one, we need more wood, so that we should get in some time. And we should have sufficient. Let's see how many weapons we have. Otherwise, we'll have to order more weapons as well. So we have 55, which is enough as of now.
So wearing, Praetor.
So we did kind of block ourselves, but we didn't want to change the Celtic way and make them unhappy about it. So we did not cut the tree. And because of that, we cannot expand to this area, but that is fine. We should be able to expand here if required, and we can start building some houses here as well. Meanwhile, on this island, we have plus 63. Let's look at our quest once again, just to see if we are missing something. So one is our land unit is ready. So actually, as soon as we have one more land unit, we can maybe send it to this. I don't know if one land unit is sufficient. Maybe once a boat is ready, our flagship, one land unit and one more boat, attack ship can basically go here and do this objective. In this one, we have to basically upgrade our city status to the next level. And we have to build 100 walls and 2 gates around our city in case an attack comes. So this is how we have to basically secure our capital. Now walls are costly as well. I think we have done some research already to reduce the cost it takes for us to maintain these walls. So this is something which we have to check. That means we'll have to see how can we upgrade to the next level. And once we have our at least 3 more attack ships ready, we can actually start the quest for destroying the supply fleet and do these additional objectives. Then we will have the main one. So we need to ensure we have enough balance and enough denarii so that if a demand comes from Voada for peace, we kind of keep extending it because we don't have our army or navy ready as of now. So we don't want to take that risk. Let's check our research. So we are researching well because our fire hazard is currently high in the cities. So we want to reduce that. But after that, we should see how we can. So this is something which will help because if we have to make 1000 wall, then we'll need to take care of the upkeep as well. So minus 30% is nice. This simply increases attack speed, which we don't want. Armor is of course helpful. Morale, toughness. This is the torching speed increases. This actually will be helpful because there are a lot of places where we'll have to destroy the gates and wall. So we can look at that. And we were also looking at this, right? So we healing while encamped and our cavalry. Essentially, we can unlock our cavalry as well. Scorpions. So we need to construct a siege workshop and then unlock scorpions. So scorpions is definitely a must for us if we actually want to attack. We'll have to see what we can do here. I think economy wise we are kind of okay. Although this is something which I want to unlock, which is drainage. So we should advance towards that. Let's see what is required to reach here. Okay, so we'll have to research this as well, and that will allow us to unlock the drainage. So what this does exactly is, so we have a lot of this marshland, right? So for example, we have built our production here, but you see there's a huge amount of marshland here as well as on the side. So with the help of drainage, we can actually drain the marshes and convert it into a normal land as well. So that will help us to expand the city, because we've run out of space here if we want to expand it further. And so let's see if we can upgrade these guys. We cannot. So for us to upgrade the marketers, we need to take care of amphora as well. So this demand is being taken care of to a certain extent. Olive oil, as we saw, we can't build it here because we need goods required can be produced in Latium. We don't have access to Latium as of now, but we can definitely set this production up. So let's start that. So this required mud dryer. Let's see if we are overproducing mud dryer, then we don't need to set up more. So we are overproducing it by 1. So initially let's not build it and see how it goes. Although it takes a lot of time, but still, let's see. And we definitely need to set up raisin. So raisin is not something that grows on this island. So we will again need to increase the population enough here so that we can grow raisin as well. Another option we have is we can set up an outpost on this huge island where we will not have problem in terms of space, because there's a lot of space here, and we can maybe focus this island for all of our military needs and growing everything. But this island also does not have raisin, so for raisin we will have to rely on our Cataracta island only. So let's set up that production first. So we can set up here. This will give us 100.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Oh, I remember the problem now. So this requires marketers workforce. That means we will have to upgrade some of our population to marketer, but I want to do it for as less population as possible, because we are not going to cater to the needs of marketers here. So let's leave it at that. 2 houses I think are enough for this, and we will have to of course build one more, I think. So let's see where we can build. Let's build a road on the side here. And the warehouse is here. So can we build something here? Yes, we can.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
So let's upgrade 2 more houses. And that should be enough. So now we have set up a raisin population. So sorry, a raisin production. So this processor time is 1, but we have set up 2. Now what we also need is a trade ship, so that we can supply resin from this island to our main island and set up the production there. So what we can do is go ahead and set up Potter in advance. So Potter will take 1 minute. Of course, we'll not be able to provide resin immediately till we get it from the other island, but at least we can start storing charcoal and mud. so that as soon as resin comes, we can start producing this resource. Because it takes 1 minute, I think we might have to increase the production, but let's get started with this initially. Rest, I think our weapon production and everything is going fine.
Waiting for your decree.
So our trireme port is almost ready. Let's hide this as of now. So we'll want to protect our capital. We have unlocked the research which will reduce the cost. So we can build a wall here. This will require a lot of wood, but I think we have sufficient amount of wood. Let's shift this back by 1. Move it here.
Construction of a ship has finished.
To give road access here. We don't want to reduce any trees here, so that's why I made a road here which does not look great, but will do for the time being. Now, simple process to build this, but again, yeah, as I was saying, it will take a lot of resources. We can just build it till here. Now we need to build 1000, right? So I think we'll have to extend it a lot. We might have to move these houses from here. So how much we have built we can track as of now. 25, right? So build not 1,100, so we need to make 100 wall. So we'll have to extend it a bit more. It's actually an optional thing, but it is something which will be helpful. Because in case of an attack, it will help us, essentially. It will block off. How is it allowing us to build on top of rock? Okay, so it is automatically set up the gates, so we don't need to worry about that, which is good. And so this area we have successfully covered it with walls. The other place where attack can happen is here, which did happen last time. So we need to move everything back by 1. And we'll have to connect the road backwards here. We'll have to move this by 2. So we have insufficient workforce. Why is that? Suddenly our workforce has dipped. Not sure why. Okay. Let's build more houses. All we did was we moved these houses here, so I'm not sure why it suddenly broke. Okay. We still are at -19. Generally, this happens if there is a health hazard or some other hazards, but I don't see anything. Anyways, let's set up well. Also, well also requires 4 workforce, so we can't set that up right now. We'll have to just expand houses a bit more. We might have to set up here as well.
Construction of a ship has finished.
Okay, so our trade ship is finished.
We stand waiting.
Let's rename this to trade ship 2. And we can go to our trade routes, new trade route. So we want it to be picked from Cataracta. The resource will be raisins, and we want to load it cut slip. Some problem with the click, I don't know what that is, but yeah. So 50 resins will be loaded on Cataracta and that will be brought to cut slip, which then takes care of our trade route for herbs as well as resins. So now this is started. We'll need to make more of our ships, attack ships.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
We are at +2 here, thankfully. So this production also should start, although we still have less charcoal. Let's see if we can build something down. I think we already built 2 of these, so I doubt. I think this becomes a big problem because we are out of space. So yeah, we can build here and hopefully will not reduce. Are we reducing anything here? No, we are not. So that takes care of charcoal production, and we are again short of resources. We'll need to build a bit more. We can extend here, but we had the pig pig farm here, which reduces happiness. health rather, it reduces health. Can we shift it somewhere more far off? Here maybe. So let's extend the road. And we need to build one more. We can build here. Perfect. Now we can build some more houses here. Oh crap. Maybe we can set up only 2 sets. Yeah. I think we are short of something here. That's why the population
There are
has
signs
started.
of public unrest.
Okay. I see unrest here
We're
because
breaking our own backs out there.
One of your cities is at risk of a great fire.
so this is the city where we are at great risk. 492 is a lot. So we'll end up. Okay, so for unrest we need students. Let's set up here. Hopefully that should take care of the unrest. And for fire we'll need to build lot of well, but we are still short of population. Let's see what do we need in cut slip. So we are short of tunics, we are short of eels. I think because of that our population problem has started. So let's set up tunic production and let's quickly build eels. Eels should be quicker to build, but again we don't have much population to take care of that. 3 will be required here. So we'll need to build a bit on top to extend further. And we also have to keep in mind that the warehouse should be in the range. So yeah.
Steal the cows!
Okay. We are suddenly plus 74. I am not sure how. I think it was because of the unrest, and now we've taken care of the unrest. So let's quickly take care of the fire hazard problem. Otherwise we'll have big destruction on our hand. So this is actually very helpful because it fits very easily in a lot of places, so we can start this plopping it up wherever we can. It doesn't it does not have any maintenance cost, so it is easy that way to just plop it up. So we are at minus 392, so we'll need a lot of these. They do not have much range if you see, so the range is quite less, and yeah, we are out of timber. So once we have more timber we'll try to, so from 500 we managed to bring it to minus 313. We can build one more, maybe we can build something here. No, we don't have enough timber. Okay, let's wait for timber. But yeah, so we have started getting raised in here, so we have started taking care of our demand there. We need to upgrade this. We need 25 timber here.
As painful as it appears, a touch of civil unrest is normal in a growing city.
Let's quickly check what is this. Okay, we have pig shortage. Well, so we have one pig farm which is only giving 50%. Oh, warehouse is not in range. Is it because we have not touched the ground? This is tricky. So let's destroy a few things here and build it properly. Oh, I think I understand the problem. So now we have two, we need to build more. So we can have one here, and one here. Great. Okay, makes sense. So because we moved this building and it was not connecting to the road, suddenly there was a big shortage of pigs, and because of that our demands were not getting fulfilled. So now if you see, herbs is coming from Cataracta, resin is coming from Cataracta. We still have shortage of tunics, so we need to expand tunics production, and we have a slight shortage of mud, so we might have to set up one more of the mud production. So let's do that. Maybe here we have to ensure it is closer to the warehouse. I think this is fine. And the only thing which remains is tunics. So tunics, that means more hemp farm. Maybe let's build here.
Come on to my Benno reeking of fish.
Okay, so hemp farm set, and spinner is something which we can build here because we have a lot of new population this side now. So I did not want to expand here, and I think this is, I will just still say this is temporary. Maybe when we are able to drain this area, we can have move those here. Oh, we can
Construction of a ship has finished.
Mariners, forward!
send it here to collect this. So we have some timber. Let's see if we can build more of wells. Okay, so Aether has expanded to this island as well. It's a huge island which he has captured, but that is fine. So that's why I was wondering if we should capture this island, because we can then maybe start setting up some production there, although we will end up paying tax for that as well. Okay, so now we have
Waiting for your decree!
2 attack ships. We need more sail and more ropes. Let's send one of the ships here to collect that. We have only plus 10 population here. So if only we could expand that. So drainage is next. Once drainage is done, we'll have a huge amount of area where we can build on this island. This is something which we don't need exactly, but drainage is something which is important. So then we can set up a lot of houses here. Because this island is so short, that's why I'm wondering if it makes sense to set up the production lines here. You know what, let's set it up because I don't think we will that easily take care of her army.
As do we.
So we'll take all the wood. Let's take all and let's go and settle here.
We advance.
Do we want to settle here or do we want to settle here? I think this will be much closer and accessible in terms of the location. So maybe let's settle here and then we can build our population here. Let's see if our flagship has collected this.
What could you possibly require?
Oh, flagship has four slots now. That is always
As
nice.
do we.
So let's bring it here.
We advance.
And we want to set up, we want to take this as well as weapons and bring it. Yeah.
Time flies. As do we.
So we can maybe do military here, navy there, something of that sort.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
So 80 tax per minute we'll have to give. That's a huge cost, but plus it will take 16,000 denarii, which again is a lot. So if someone asks for money, we will be in trouble.
Waiting for your decree.
But at least this island is ours, and it stops from Aether from capturing this island as well. But now we can't build much. We'll have to wait for some coins to come. Let's see if we have taken care of requirement here to upgrade. Yes, we have. So you can see we have an option to upgrade our marketers to the next level. So the next level is nobles.
Is a noble calling.
A decision, your judiciousness.
Let's check out the building for nobles. Wow,
What
quite
is
nice.
truth without virtue, and virtue without truth? Yes, Lucius.
So you can see the difference between all three here. So this is where we started
I'll
with.
be going to market
This has
for
the
a friendly
Voada
horse.
population. This is
There's
basically
worse than
our
an evening at the
marketers,
hearth, listening to some old mumbo jumbo.
and these are our nobles. So we have 100 marketers and we have 2 nobles. We have only 36 Vader workforce. I am actually thinking if we should disband these and this Are they not encamped? They are already encamped. We'll disband them once we have built enough army. But yeah, as of now, I think let's keep it. So nobles, of course, have their own set of requirements which we cannot take care of right now. So they need bird tongue and wine. So yeah, the higher the level of your population, more money you get from them. Okay. So here, even though we might have all the resources now, we cannot build one more ship because we don't have people. And 5,000 is required to make the ship. That also is something which we don't have. So let's earn some money now, because I think we have good ships. And where is that?
What could you possibly require?
So let's see if we have good quest here. So we have delivery, 12 sausages, 3,880 is a good deal. I think we should have sausages. We have 150, that is excellent. Let's do that quickly. And we need 12 sausages. So we can give that. I don't think we have sufficient charcoal to provide. We already were short of charcoal. We have only 12. So we'll skip that, but we'll send this here and at least take. Did it change? Oh, no. It changed. Okay, abort. Where are we? And we should have the ship. Come back. Not sure why it refreshed immediately. So 5 sails and 18 soap. Soap we don't have. Sails we can give easily. Let's see that. 5 sails.
What could you possibly require?
Okay. Hopefully it doesn't change now.
Forward!
So 2,000 from that. And let's see what he needs. Soap we don't have. Eels, I doubt we are overproducing eels to that level that we can give. 62 eels we can't, we have only 33. And what else? Collect is something which we can do, but 1500 is not worth it. It's quite less. We can actually take missions from. Okay. Yes.
If you need to prove yourself, then go forth. Bring me a beast of renown. Something they'll tell stories about.
So he needs a beast is renowned. Now let's see if we have something special with us. We have a brazen bull. Excellent. So we can maybe collect it. Is it available here as well? Yes. So let's collect that, send it to Aether, so maybe we can then start trading with them. Oh, we have a specialist as well. This is knowledge plus knowledge. Okay, we should use it in our main city. So let's send this ship to Aether
Festina Lente.
and let's add. Why are we not seeing the specialist there? Oh, the specialist is on the other island. So we can always transfer it to the main island because let's see again. So the specialist was for knowledge. So increasing knowledge here does not help much. Let's send this port
We stand waiting.
here. Right. So how do we take care of this? We need this research quickly. So as soon as this is done, we can then start creating another city in this area. Okay. As well as here, because we might not need to do much here if we are able to set up things there. Although there is lot of space here to build. Let's do that. Let's get started. Let's get started here. So again, we want to build it in such a way that imagine this is a circle and we're able to build everything between this. So let's start from the top. Six. And one here. 6. Okay, let's see how much we can build this side. So we do have lot of wood, so we can build 6 more here. And now we'll get it. Let's actually build this first and then mark it here. Let's leave gap here. Okay, we should stop. So because let's set up Let's set up woodcutter camp. We'll need at least 2 of these. We do have 100 here, but we'll not get that because we'll end up chopping some trees. Yep. And of course we'll need to set up warehouse. Let's set that up here. And a road here. Okay, so we have set up our basic infrastructure here for roads, for timber, and we will of course need to take care of these requirements as well. But let's see. So let's expand this a lot and build a lot of Vader population here, and then we'll see what can be done there. Coming back to this. Oh, you're going to deliver this to him. I hope it hasn't changed. No.
You didn't just promise. You delivered.
Okay, so we'll have to wait for the next contract here. Pick up the contract. And we can give him this wool.
I will not ask how you felled a beast with a hide of bronze, but it must have been a fine quest. Nobly done.
Great. So we got some troops from Aether. That's excellent. I don't know where he has sent him, but it says we have got troops from Aether.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
Must be on our main island, I think. I don't see them. Ah, we have it here. We got cavalry.
We'll make a knight of you yet.
That's excellent. Okay. So let's see if we can improve our relationship with Aether, because we want
Oh, the tales they'll
his
tell.
help. So he needs 28 rope. We can easily give him that. Let's quickly take it. 6,000 is a lot, which we will get. So let's see. We have rope on our main island. $48. Yes, we have it here. Let's see if we have this here. Great.
What could you possibly require?
So we needed to give him 28, I think, right? Yes, 28. So let's load up 28. We can load up 30 and then reduce 2. We have 28. We'll send this and get 6,000. Easy money. And what do we have here? 17 minutes. That's a long time. Okay. And what do we have here? Soap we don't have. Collect 3 crates. Okay. Maybe not worth it. Where is our flagship? Flagship is here. Let's actually do something.
Through the waves!
So we'll try and do this last one, not this one. This transport a land unit to the isle near the eastern edge of the map. So we will take 2 land units and our flagship. I think we can take one more boat as well. So 2 of our boats are here. This boat, I
What
think we
could you
can send it
possibly
back.
require? Sailors, forward!
In case our boats come under attack, 2 boats will always be good enough. I think it might not be because it says eastern edge of the map. Eastern edge of the map. Okay, somewhere here then it is fine, but if it is up north, we might have a problem. So we definitely want to set up. Oh, we can. No, we can't. 35 population is required. Let's see if we can build up some houses here. So we have woodcutter camp here, which is blocking a significant area. If we were to move this to a place yes, we can move it here, build up a road here, yes, and connect this to the road. Okay, so we can start expanding here. We have one more camp here, we'll have to move this. We're out of space here. So we might have to destroy this and we will have to move this. And we can now start building houses here. Let's see if we can move this. Yes, we can. Down. Okay, we can maybe build it here. Yeah. Okay, so let's do this. We will
Neptune's finest! Ready! Gloria Exercitus!
Where's our second boat? I think it's still on the way. Yeah. And we can deliver this.
A fine effort.
And this will also take time, 19 minutes.
Waiting!
So we'll let this boat be here. And we will send this boat
Salve, Praetor!
to him. And we had one more boat. Civilian ship. Yes, we'll send this also back.
Through the way!
Okay, so we should have 3 boats with 2 army, and then we will try and explore the area. Let's click and see where it sends us. It just says eastern edge of the map, so not sure where. Maybe here. Okay. Right. So we're building. Let's move
Sagittari!
this army here, and let's start building residential here. Although not ideal to build it so close to your trading post, but we are really short of space here. Of course, we'll need to build market and hearth here. See one lucky house here, and maybe we can see. Why is it not allowing to set up? Right, that should significantly increase our population here. We'll soon take care of these requirements. I'm sure there'll be shortage of certain things because we've increased the population. So let's see. It says we are short of 2 wood. So let's do one thing. Let's remove one of our sawmills, or rather, yeah, because we have scaled it down from 2 wood and 2 woodcutter camp and 2 sawmills to 1. That should be sufficient. We don't need that much wood on this island. So by doing that, we have taken care of the requirement. 100. So we have 100 more Vader forces. Now we can build one more ship. Great. Okay, so our ships are almost here.
Waiting for your decree!
Let's select them and tag them as 1. Now, as I was saying, I'm not sure where I need to go. Maybe here. How do you even go here? From here, maybe. Let's go.
Time flies, as do we.
So to attack Voida's fleet, we'll need at least 4 to 5. We have 3 as of now, so at least a couple more in order to attack her. So we have 3 ships and 2 trade ships. Okay. On this island, so we have sufficient timber here now. Of course, we are not taking care of any of their food needs. So let's maybe set that up. So one here and buckles here. I again made the same mistake with the dock by not putting it at the extreme right. So avoid doing that. Although I can move it, I think.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
That's the beauty of this game. You can move even if you make mistake, it's fine. So this is not good. Let's try and move this such a way that then we can try and connect a road. So the dot is where you need to connect it to the road, and we can build a warehouse here. Maybe here. Connect this with road. And we already have warehouse here.
known camp of the 9th cohort Tungrorum.
Okay, so I think we are on the correct way because it's still talking about the same. Oh, great, we've reached here. So we can ask our army to disembark here, and we can then ask them
Don't
to
mind helping out.
go and investigate this. So 653 is healthy balance, but we are still far behind.
Oh there! What you Roman doing all the way out here? You seen my horses?
I'm looking for signs of a camp the 9th cohort made here during the Servian Wars.
I can't help you. I gotta find my darlings, my horses.
Okay. Now what? Oh, here.
Need support?
Let's send them here and see, maybe something will change. Okay, so we have taken care of these needs. Reed shoes and tunics remain. So reed shoes, we need reed gatherer. So let's expand our road from here. We want it close to the warehouse without impacting that. Let's build up here. And $35 here. Okay, we'll have to do it here. Okay, so we've built up a reed gatherer here. We need to set up shoe viewer. We can set them up here.
Your pull has drawn me out.
Okay. Great, drainage is discovered. So that is something we are looking forward to. Now we have not lined up any other research. So first we need to decide what do we need to research ahead. We can go for paved roads, but I think we'll need to start building concrete. Fuel efficiency, I think this is very important. We are finding it more and more difficult to maintain the coal rate, so we can do this, and then maybe we can also do aqueducts. Actually, let's do this. Voada workforces increase by 25. That's excellent. And yeah, I think these are enough as of now. Okay, I am not sure what needs to be done here in this quest. Let's check. Find 5 horses. Where do I find 5 horses? Okay, I think we found. So we found first set of horses. This is the second set, third set, fourth set, and fifth set.
All my beasts counted for. I thank ye.
No trouble. Now about that camp.
I never said I knew nothing about it.
Hey! I just helped you recover your horses.
Don't change the fact that I know nothing about the whereabouts of the court standard, do it.
Well, did not help us at all. Send one of our units to scout the island's gorge. Okay, we are already at the gorge. No, this is not the gorge. Where is the gorge? Here.
Come on, moving.
Better send my units down there to have a look for the Aquila.
We serve.
There's not much down here but rusty swords and the odd rusty carapace of segmentata. Wait, just a flap of a winged sandal? I don't remember saying anything to that old man about the 9th cohort standard. Old man, explain yourself. How did you know we were looking for the lost standard of the 9th cohort Tungrorum?
Please, don't hurt me. In a way, it's a relief not to have to hide it anymore. My name is Gaius Lollius Lactuca. There's a few like me taking refuge here. The 9th was my command. I was out of my depth. The Skaha had surrounded us. They offered us a deal. Renounce our oath to Rome and join the Skaha, or die in dishonor there and then.
You think desertion is more honorable? But it's not like the Skaha to give you the choice.
Only a handful of us were from Latium. The rest drawn from Gaul, Hispania. Celts in all but the uniform and oaths to Rome.
So you went with the crowd to save yourself?
Oh, it was a difficult moment. But my reasons, more complicated than you may think. I liked it here. I still do. But never mind that. If you're gonna make me pay for my choices, make it quick, Governor.
I know what the Procurator would do with deserters. What would I do?
Okay, so does he even have an army, or is he alone? There's some people here. First, let's bring them here before we make a decision. Although we can get a good supply of horses from here. But if we have to attack, then Maybe we should be together. We can send them here
Construction of the
and
ship has finished.
these can go here. Okay, let's see the options. Okay, this decision will make ceasefire with her more likely. The decision will make ceasefire with her less likely. So there's no benefit in either killing them or keeping them because we are not getting any army from this. The only benefit I see is that ceasefire is something. If you want to push for that, then we have that
Can our
option.
story remain in the past? Gods be praised. The Legion would never have been so lenient back in the day.
Come on, moving!
That's Pax for you, Gaius Lollius Lactuca. May you live out the rest of your days in rain-soaked bliss.
Okay, so that was for nothing. Let's go back to our ship. And let's see what we have here. So 95 workforce we
No
have
luck
here.
finding that lost cohort now, Cratius. Perhaps some things are best kept buried.
74 here. Let's build one more ship. We need more timber. Okay, things are progressing better now. We have some ships so we can attack. This research is also complete. Let's see, military wise, what should we have? Anything to reduce the cost. I think we should do this because we want our
A
own
little
cavalry.
birdie tells me you turned a blind eye to the Skaha's friends. I appreciate it. That is all. Don't expect us to sing your praises.
Okay, we have something.
Correspondence come to you just now from Latium.
Oh, that's interesting. Brother of Voada is prisoner at White Cliff.
The Procurator is keeping Voada's brother captive.
He and the other prisoners are destined for a life like my own, far from their point of origin.
Okay. So, I don't think there's anything further in that. Sail to Procurator's Harbor. Okay. I am thinking more of shifting towards the diplomatic solution because it took us huge amount of time to just build 4 ships, and to build and maintain an army big enough to take care of all of this is going to take hours and hours. So I am thinking let's try the diplomatic solution. Send our ship
What
back
could you possibly require?
to the Procurator.
Destina Lente.
And let's try and improve our relationship with
Come,
Voida.
gather. Listen to a king's speech.
You can see here we are army power, naval power, defensive power is good because we built some walls and towers. So request ceasefire treaty minus 90. Okay, let's check this.
The
So
Skaha own the mines. The only tribute we'll ever pay is that of an iron blade. Close up and personal.
if the sum of all reasons is above 0, this party will accept your request. Okay, I don't think they will. We can give a gift. Not sure what it will do. But let's save some money for extending ceasefire. Oh, we have not built a road here. Why does this require a road? Okay, so back on our main island. I think we can destroy this building. I don't want to build any military from here. It will give us back some money. And let's see if we can set up
Love a
everything
horse on
that they
market
need.
day. Turn 'em
Only
out
thing
so
remains
fine.
is tunic. So if you see, this has helped us to increase our balance to 724. So all we are doing is fulfilling their needs, but
See this Alva wriggle, little beauty.
we basically get income from them. So the only thing that left now is hemp farm. Maybe have it here. The farms are good to take care of such areas where you don't need to, where you can't build any other things. For example, we can utilize this entire area, and that helps us to build everything. Okay, so hemp farm is set up, and we just need to set up our spinner. So that should take care of all the needs for waders. They should be happy, and we should have an option to upgrade all of them if required, but we don't need that right now. We have unlocked marsh drainage. Okay, great. So on our main island, we need this, we need to expand this area. So let's set up a sluice gate. So sluice gate requires 10 tiles and 10 timber. We have abundance of both. So first let's try and set up here. So once you have set up a sluice gate, you need to set up a channel from the gate. Did I click that? Okay. So the area that you see, all of that will become normal land, but you
I
only
better
have
head to the
75.
procurator to see if the prisoner is still about.
So if we build a straight line of 75, all of this land will become, these marshes will become land. Now instead of extending till here, what we can do is first let's only extend till here.
Marsh drainage, Ere. The ultimate demonstration of uncompromising Romanness, and part of the history of the Eternal City itself.
And let's try and go downwards, so that this area at least completely becomes marsh free. So till here. Am I not heading towards the procurator? I am here. I am. We are about to reach the procurator. Okay, so we've done it till here. Now let's see. Objective is to have this area at least taken care of completely. So the bottom, yeah, this will help. Because there's a huge land here, so I want this land to get connected completely with this land. That should give us much more area, and because we don't want to disrupt, we'll still need marshland to take care of the production here, so we don't want to really disturb that. And we still have some more left. Let's see how far we can extend. 75 here. Excellent. Okay, so bottom we have not covered. We anyways will not build anything here. We can just have a road cutting across like this. We could have maybe, but that's fine. This is not much space which is lost, maybe 2 to 3 tiles. So that takes care of it. So now if I try to build a road from here, oh, there's still a gap. I didn't want any gap here. Yeah, so this you can see is a straight road which you are able to build, and that connects us to this area of the map, so we can actually set up a lot of houses there as well. Okay, let's go here, speak with the procurator.
Eyeing up my prisoners, I see. I don't intend to cut these criminals loose. They'll be shipped off to Latium soon.
Okay.
Now, which one of these is the right cage?
This one, of course.
They wanted to clear my home to make for a wretched road, but I wouldn't budge.
What am I supposed to
They
do
didn't
here?
like my tattoos. Apparently my Latin grammar isn't as bad as I thought.
Okay, so from here we need... Oh, this guy looks
How
like
do
it.
you know I'm Voada's brother? Look, keep it quiet, or things will be far worse for me.
This should fall within your jurisdiction. Why are you so interested in that one, Governor?
Procurator,
A vital capture for the safety of this province, that one. Claims he's a lootist, if you can believe that. Rebels have burned down every taberna he ever played at. Other than that, don't know much about him. Except I can't afford to let him go.
Okay. Procurator is playing hardball.
This could prove a problem.
So, because we're trying to go for a ceasefire, we'll pretend we want to buy him
To
for
help you
labor.
build. Isn't he better for demolitions?
precisely.
Fair's fair. Stump up the price on his head, and he's yours. Better be quick, though, because he's on the next boat out.
Okay, we need to, I guess, pay his price. How much is it? $20 eels? Okay. No problem. Let's send one of our
What could
ships
you
back.
possibly require?
We should have 20 eels. Okay, so till that comes, let's try and see if we can extend things here. We might have to shift our pig farm also. This road is perfect. So you can, of course, so these are more drains, so you can build canals on top, like bridges on top of this, like canals. I'm trying to see. Oh, so this is, so 75 was capacity for this. We still have 2 more sluice gates which we can set up. So let's set this one, and then we have this one as well. So I think let's go with the one at the top, and again just try and connect this. So if we connect it to one of these, then as in your existing structure, then it becomes even more easier to kind of expand. Or we can do something like this where they are not connecting, but generally connecting them gives a better advantage, because then from here you can expand few lines here and then take care of that. Let's see how far it goes. You can, in fact, so what it does is, instead of having 75 here and 75 here, it becomes total of 150. So even though you have exhausted your resources here, 75 here, because you've connected it, you can always expand this, and then we can take care of this area as well if we want to do that. So let's expand this. First we should try something from down. So you want it exactly in such a place that you are able to take care of the line, and not too much as well. So let's zoom in a bit. So let's see if we can move it a bit up. This is also good. Maybe. So this will be too much up. This will leave a gap in between. This should be perfect. So anyways, we can't build anything near that, so we can have it till here. That's fine. And similarly, you need to again find the exact spot where you want to build, so that everything is kind of getting covered. So this will exceed the limit a lot. We are already at 156, are we? Okay. So okay, that's not good. So we'll need to delete some of it because we are in excess. So I didn't check it properly when I was building it. So let's should not exceed 150. Okay, so at least it gives us this much area. Now once we connect this gate with this, we can then use the additional resources to cover this area as well. Let's see where our ship is.
Waiting.
How many eels were required? 12, I think. Let me double check. 20.
What could you possibly require? Through the waves.
Okay, so that should take care of it. Here we have 92 army, which is, I think, yeah, see, we can upgrade everyone. So that means everyone is happy with what they have. Even if you don't use them to do anything, they are happy. Our production is full. That is fine. We can always put a sell order here. So sell when above 50. So if someone comes, they can buy this. That's fine. So let's put up the third gate, sluice gate. And first let's connect it directly with our channel here. So this now gives us more option, right? So even if you don't want to extend here, we can take care of this. One more down. Yeah, so this way.
Your people are ailing.
That's not good. This is, yeah, because see, all our Medici and all those we built that side, we did not build anything this side. So if you ignore that, then these things will happen. Space is the problem on this island, nothing more. Okay, that should take care of it.
Waiting for your decree.
So once we give 20 eels, we should have Voida's brother. So initial plan was to attack this, but looking at how much time it takes to build military, to build ships, how many resources you need to have and how much economy you need to scale up, I think the easier way or the better way would be to try for peace. So here we need to upgrade it. It's getting overloaded. We need to upgrade this as well. It's getting overloaded. We need to keep checking these things. Let's quickly check if we have shortage on each island once. So cut slip, it's fine. These things are getting imported and this we cannot produce anyways. Cragmore, nothing, no shortage. Cataracta. So Cataracta has a shortage for tunics, eels, cockles, as well as reed shoes, because we added some 10 to 20 more houses there. So of course the demand is not completely fulfilled. And this, by the way, is profit. So who's generating what profit? So I don't think we have touched based on this. So you can see tunics actually generates maximum income for us, followed by eels and then reed shoes. So if you check in cut slip, our main city, so maximum profit again. So we have tunics, eels, reed shoes, and then you have rest of them. Negative profit, weapons, coal, sausages, tiles. All of these are negative. We again have shortage of 48. Wow, what happened? So you actually need to keep a balance of at least 30 to 40 more people. So generally this will happen if there is something which is produced less or there is a pandemic of some sort. So yeah, as you can see here, suddenly we have, so this everything is -1 now because people are not working. So for example, if I go here and check buildings, all of them are at 73%. That does not mean my production is insufficient. It is actually, because if you see it requires 4, we have 3, but I'm not sure if these goes to 100, does it become 4 out of 4? So let's see, we still have some way to go by building more houses and building that buffer resource. So we want to cover this, but we can only go till here. 225 will not be able to cover the rest of the area, and we are out of sluice gate as well. So that takes care of expansion, and we can now start building our houses here. This also is a quite good area, so I think we can see what we can do here. I think we can easily build up a good residential zone here. We have enough timber, so we can just keep producing. Let's set up market and let's set up roads.
Your people are ailing.
Again, people are ailing somewhere. There's one building. Can't do much about this. Maybe we can build something. Yep. And more houses here. So the reason we are building it here is because I don't think much else can be done here. Maybe there is some mining which can happen here, but that's for later. At least this will take care of all the needs and it will give us a good enough buffer. So we have buffer of 100 now and we have buffer of 94 here. Gives us a good option to expand to nobles, which will then start giving us a lot more money as well. So let's do that. Great. So we have a lot of noble workforce now. Let's check our ships and
Our requisition has arrived, I see. What's good for you is good for me.
I should reunite Voada with her brother. Probably.
I don't have to go back to the Sky High, you know. My sister doesn't understand. Never chose the sword like she did. I don't like killing people.
that's interesting. So again, as we are angling towards ceasefire, I think we need to take all options which leads to ceasefire, because if we free him, I'm not sure again how does that help us. Keeping him servant definitely does not help us. So yeah, let's do that.
Aiden, dear brother. It's time you remembered what you owe to the Skaha. Pick up your sword and fight. And you. The only reason we didn't sink you is that my brother was aboard. But you did the right thing bringing him back.
What is this?
You have nothing to lose.
Offers you a treaty, that is good. No, but what is this? So did we unlock something here? Maybe. Let's check.
I always keep my word.
Okay.
You surprise me.
Look around you. They're armed to the teeth.
Thousands of years ago, this was sacred ground. Though the rites are forgotten, this is still a place of kings. Never has a Roman walked here and lived. And yet, here you are. To kill you would change nothing. Rome always regrows its heads. We offer you truce. No more and no less.
If you're having second thoughts, keep them for later. We don't need another lost legion.
I accept your offer, Voada of the Skaha.
Then our agreement stands. Let none of us prove traitor.
Never thought she'd respect anything but the sharp end of a blade. The gods must be on your side, mate.
We're all right. We're alive.
And the Skaha brought beer. I think I'll push my luck and ask for a pint.
There'll be trouble one day. Someone will steal the wrong cow. Or murder the taxman. But until then, let's call it a truce.
Great. So we have
I
truce.
expect you to keep the promises you made. All of them.
Okay, so we've taken care of this. You were victorious. You are Lord Alvin further. Okay. I'm not sure. Let the game progress and let's see. Let's send our ships back. So we'll keep building military and our ships. Just because we have a truce doesn't mean we will
I
stop.
won a diplomatic success, which may not seem the hard way, but was. I should be pleased with myself, shouldn't I? Emperor Calidus might see something in me after this.
So we have covered that chapter, and the next chapter is a homecoming ovation. I am not sure how much of an ovation that will be, because I think the emperor might not be pleased. So I think we'll pause for today, and we've completed the biggest chapter so far. It took a lot of time. We have built some amount of army, but looking at the army that was here, it was going to be always difficult to try and beat this. So I think the best solution was to go with the diplomatic solution. That way we are at a very healthy economy. For 866 is the balance and 35,000 is the denarii. So with that, we will save the game. And we will finish the stream for today. Thank you for joining. If you have any comments, any suggestions, anything you would have done better, I know a lot of you would have gone with the military way of doing it, but since we want to see how the campaign mode progresses, let's go ahead with the diplomatic solution and see where it takes us. And in the next video, we will check the next chapter. I think that takes us back to Latium, where again we left the economy in a very good position. So hopefully everything is the way we left it.